Hey gamers, before we get into this video, I'm going to have to talk to you about something very serious. During a moment of intimacy and trust building between me and my anime girlfriend, I will be sharing my social security number. As someone who is firmly against any form of censorship in my anime dating sims, I will not be censoring this information. However, I am trusting each and every one of you not to misuse or share this with anyone else, as to misuse this moment of intimacy between me and my anime girlfriend would be a terrible betrayal of trust. Now onto the game. Tax Haven 3000 is a 2023 release from Team MSCHF that combines the heart-pounding experience of an anime dating simulator with all the thrill of filing your taxes. Finally, a way for me to contribute to society while still being a total degenerate at the same time. Off note, I hope they figure out how to combine a dating sim with taking a shower next. Anime Boston is in town this weekend, and the city's usual scent of alcohol and vape pens has been replaced entirely by the distinct aroma of its attendees. And while BO may be less likely to kill me than the other two things, it does make me more likely to kill myself. Anyway, originally this game was planned for a Steam launch on March 31st. However, after realizing the kind of people who typically play these games don't actually have any incomes to pay taxes on, the game was delisted by Valve, who was concerned this may just be a data harvesting scheme to try to get people's bank information. However, I don't buy it. The game is still available on the company's website, where they proudly display their past body of works. Just look, we have day-old Chick-fil-A, pairs of Nikes filled with actual human blood, and a machine that makes a leaderboard of who's the richest after you give it your bank information. Look, I know it looks sketchy, but if Nike and Chick-fil-A can trust this company enough to work with them, then I can trust them with my SSN and bank details. After all, if we can't trust the work of an international corporate conglomerate, then who can we trust? The game begins with us, the honorable protagonist of this smutty tax software, moving into a new town. After unpacking all of our worldly possession, we head out into the town to run some errands, and conveniently end up bumping into the girl on the cover of the game. Now, in spite of the fact that this game is canonically set in the United States, for Americans submitting their American tax documents to the United States federal government, half of the game's webpage and title are in Japanese, so I think it's fair to assume that this girl may be Japanese as well. Fortunately, I've spent a considerable amount of my life consuming copious amounts of illicitly sourced animations from the land of the rising sun. As a result, I have gained a comprehensive understanding of her native language. Watch as I woo her with my knowledge. Ahem. Watashi no chinchin anata no. What the fuck was that cringe shit? Are you having a stroke? Alright, that seems to have backfired. Not only does she not think I'm an American, but it turns out that she is extraordinarily xenophobic. No need to worry though, my fair maiden. I'm not any sort of Japanese man on a business trip or anything like that. I am but a simple weeaboo who lives in my mother's basement. Ah, that's much better. She introduces herself as Iris. Get it? Iris, IRS. Very clever. Anyway, it looks like we have our first date at a coffee shop tomorrow. I better go to bed early tonight just to make sure I'm all rested up. Now, if you haven't picked up on it already, Iris is a woman with standards, and if you don't fill them, you won't be filling her. 1. No foreigners. Normally, I wouldn't date a racist, but American isn't a race, so it gets a pass. 2. You must be single. Fair enough. 3. No kids. Sorry to all you divorcees out there. This girl wants no baggage. She is, however, okay with you being a little on the older side. In fact, she'll still love you at any age. At any age. Did I sell or trade any crypto last year? Well, I do own a significant amount of crypto, including Doge and FTX, but I did not sell or trade shit. Diamond fucking hands, baby. I'm riding this shit to the moon. Oh, you seem pretty savvy. I'm glad you aren't taken in by a pyramid scheme like that. Yeah. After exchanging phone numbers, she asked me to visit her at her work in the local public library tomorrow. It looks like Iris isn't here right now, but her notebook is sitting right there, temptingly. Should I peek at it? No. Actually, I don't think I should. A relationship cannot be built without the proper respect for boundaries. No, I'm actually quite okay. I respect this woman and her privacy. It is paramount that I decline. Oh, it looks like I got a text from Iris. Date's canceled. We're trying again tomorrow. This time at our corporate office. Romantic. Wait, is the sun setting? How long was I waiting here for? Anyway, tomorrow I head over to her work again. And oh, she needs me to fix the copy machine. Great first date. Wow, I'm impressed. I think you fixed it. Let's test it by uploading your W-2. As a YouTuber with a following of a certain size, I did make a certain amount of money last year that I am subject to report to the IRS, totaling to, and don't get too excited, Iris, $105. And 52 cents. I don't have a W-2 per se, although I'm sure a screenshot of my revenue last year will work. Oh, well I know there are a few other sources of income some people have. Nope. do you have any other W-2s? Did you just make $105 and call it a year? And 52 cents. All right, well, I guess we're done here. You know, Devin, it's nice being here with you, with no one else around. You know what we should do for our next date? Let's get coffee again. All right, see you tomorrow. All right, we're back here at the cafe for our second date. I'll get a drink for her while I wait. Oh, hey, you beat me here. I hope I didn't make you wait too long. Oh, a cappuccino. Thanks, that's so sweet of you. Anyway, what's your home address? Better fill this in truthfully. I don't want a visit from her sister, Phoebe, for tax fraud. And what do you do for a living? I'm a YouTuber. Are you fucking with me right now? Have you noticed how even when she's bent over 45 degrees, she still has to look down at me? This girl has to bend over sideways just to come close to talking to me face to face. Girl must be like 8 feet tall, with 6 of that being legs. As a rather tall guy myself, I can actually relate to the struggle of dating someone shorter than you. However, I would never stoop so low as to bend over for someone I'm on a date with. When I want to form a more personal connection with someone, I instead prefer to make physical contact, in the form of a solitary hand placed upon their head as a head pat. It might sound weird, but trust me, it works. I get dates all the time. I mean, I haven't been on a second date since 2018, but the head pat has nothing to do with that. It is instead simply due to my terrible personality. I like looking at you and feeling like I'm mesmerizing you. I think it's time we got a bit more personal. What's your social security number? Well, as long as it's just between you and me. It means a lot to me that you were willing to share that. Well, I got work at the library tomorrow. Gotta go. See ya. Bye. I think this is going well. I think our relationship is finally starting to get serious, guys. I should visit her again tomorrow. Oh, fuck, it's you. I mean, hey, I didn't expect to see you so soon. I wanted to show you something. Come here, look at this. Iris glances around and leans in. We're secluded behind bookshelves. It's warm in the library. My heart races as I feel her breath upon mine. Her lips part. Based on the information you've provided, you're eligible to claim a standard deduction of $1,150. That's the hottest thing a woman's ever said to me before. I don't talk to women very often. I know you said you're just a YouTuber, but like, are you sure that's it? You don't happen to also be like an educator or something else, right? I can teach you all about Dwarf Fortress if that counts. Alright, you know what? Let's just get this visual novel over with. Why don't we meet in my room next time? I just kind of want to skip to the end here. I've done it, boys. I've successfully wooed a woman. Yeah, sure, whatever. Anyway, there's something I've been meaning to tell you. I've put together your whole tax return. Based on my calculation, you'll get a refund of $0. Thank you, Iris. Very cool. But there's also one last thing I wanted you to give me today. Oh yeah? What did you want me to give you? I need your bank details. What? Well, the IRS will be sending your return via direct deposit, you know? I thought I wasn't getting a return. Yeah, well, you know, legal reasons. Well, it doesn't look like I can skip entering this. And I do want to see the climax of the story. What the hell was that? Where are the anime titties? I was promised anime titties, is what I would say if I didn't just get the bad ending. That's right, this whole time, we were just working our way to the bad ending. On purpose, of course. I totally didn't find out there was another ending halfway through editing this video. That would just be silly. If we want the true ending to this tax dating game, we're going to have to do everything we can to avoid going on dates. See this screen we get to choose to go on our dates with her? Just don't go on those dates. Go somewhere else instead, every day. When Iris asks us to go visit her to the library, we go to the cafe and talk to the cute barista instead. There we can also learn Iris's favorite drink. Iris, who apparently has the cooking skills of a 6-year-old, one day decided, what if I just put everything into my coffee? And now her favorite drink is a single cup filled with every ingredient available at the coffee shop. It is a 3,000 calorie gray sludge and probably the worst thing a human being could ever taste. Next up, when Iris actually wants us to visit the cafe, we instead go to the office, where we meet a man reading a book about synthetic human biology. After talking to him, we learn that he also would like to go on a date with us and help us with our taxes. His name is Turbo. This isn't even a pun, he literally works at TurboTax. They didn't even try with this one. He gets angry once we realize we're already working with Iris and storms off. And now, one final step before we get to the true ending. Return to the library. There we'll meet Turbo again and discover a dark truth. Turbo isn't just here to do taxes with us. His true job is to track someone down. A synthetic human being developed by TurboTax, designed to be a congressional lobbyist that escaped to the lab early. A cyborg that has been working in this very library, helping people to do their taxes. Oh my god. Iris, she works with a robot. We have to go warn her. Look, I don't know what you've learned about me or guessed. The truth is, I was created by TurboTax as a synthetic tax policy sleeper agent. If we stay together, you'll be in danger. TurboTax is a sprawling shadow entity that controls the United States government via its purse strings. If loving you means rejecting a tax software monopoly and being hunted by its sleeper agents, then I welcome it. That means so much to me. I love you. Now then, I'll be needing your checking account information for your direct deposit. What the hell was that? Where are the anime titties? I was promised anime titties. This is the same ending, but wait. There's an X-rated patch available on the website. Let's take a look. The Bofa encounter? Pleased to meet you, Mr. Stevenson said, still looking professional. You may call me Steve if you wish. She nodded, but didn't know what else to say. They began chatting about updates from the IRS, and how it planned on changing specific tax credits. So many niche tax credits. EIC, the AOC, the CEC, the Bofa. Iris raised both of her eyebrows. Sorry to interrupt, but what's BOFA? I've never heard of that acronym. Sorry, I probably seem so dumb right now. No, this has actually been quite an enlightening conversation. The BOFA refers to BOFA these nuts, of course. I think I'm gonna need to go talk to my bank real quick. Remember to hit BOFA like and subscribe buttons. Alright, I'm going. I no longer can hold my wife with these fucking diamond hands.